Hey guys, I'm Daisho and I am here bringing you some magic, and today I'm going to be playing in round 2 of Wingspan TT's tournament. And today we're going to be rocking Mind Maze again. We have to use the same deck throughout the tournament. This is an interesting hand. I think I'm actually going to keep it. And I am playing against Avacyn's Glory, which is okay, not great, to be honest. Like, I sort of want to force will his champion of the parish right here. Alright, he doesn't even have a champion. That's sweet. Means that I have basically as much time as I need to do stuff, and I've got a force will as well as a cancel in hand. Drawing the 2 unsummons is not great, but I think that keeping this hand is still reasonable. Whether it be outstanding or terrible, not sure. Definitely reasonable, though. Alright, there's a Grand Abolisher. I really don't want that to resolve, because as long as that's in play, I can't really use any of my counters. So I'm honestly just going to force a will this, because it's a really important card in the matchup, and I don't need these unsummons. So the 2-for-1 isn't such a big deal, and that's a really important card in the matchup. And if he's able to stick a Grand Abolisher, Athalia as well, to a certain extent, then that's really, really bad for me. Alright, there's some more counter magic, so we definitely have the counters going. We just need to draw some threats now. Obviously, countering the Grand Abolisher was not ideal for me. I'm going to let that resolve, just because these 2 1/1s aren't such a big deal for me. I could have countered it mainly because I just have these counter spells in hand, and it'll gain him some life, and I mean, until I draw a creature, I can't really do anything about it. But, Phantasmal Image. Wow, these draws are definitely not working out. I perhaps should have countered the Gather last turn, now that I think about it, but what's done is done. We still have plenty of life to go around. If we... Oh, yeah, that is going to get countered. Very, very much so. I cannot let that resolve. So, we're drawing a really counter-heavy hand. I decided to put in the cancels in this matchup just because he's playing... I mean, he's probably playing a couple of 5-drops that are really impactful that I can't beat any other way. Wow. More images. Alright, well, let's ship it back. We need to draw some action spells, some dudes, some creatures. Or allow him to drop something that we can copy. Because right now, we're not looking good. Ugh, I'm dying. We're not really looking too good right now. Champion of the parish. Alright, I tried to pause it, but... Alright, so he's just going to play that thing and then ship the turn. Honestly, I could copy that. That wouldn't be too good for me, though. But, yeah, let's just let that go. Alright, draws are not with me today. I'm just going to claustrophobia this because I need to spend my mana somehow. I'm not really too worried about anything that he can play this turn other than like a second Honor of the Pure, in which case I'll just lose to that. But I do have this unsummon in hand, which I may just burn to kill one of his stupid little human tokens, but I mean, I would do that second main phase rather than right now. Right, there's a Thraben Doomsayer, and since I can't counter it or anything, I'm just going to unsummon it at end step. Just basically because I need to get a little bit more time. Hopefully I'll draw Lord of the Unreal. Nope. Oh man, I wish I had let that resolve. I could have copied it twice. And then unsummoned it next turn. Or at the end of his... Oh, that was bad. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna have to take a few more damage. Ooh. If we take the 3 damage and let his Thraben Doomsayer resolve, we can copy it twice with Phantasmal Image, and then they'll pump each other, and then I'll be in Fateful Hour. Which could be pretty sweet for me. Ooh, he's not gonna cast it. What a play. Alright, so we can still drop this Illusionary Servant. Maybe I should have copied the Soul Warden first. And then we'll ship the turn back. We want to keep Counterspell open in case he plays a 5-drop that we wouldn't otherwise be able to deal with. Or this Resto Angel, which I probably should have seen coming based on the fact that I knew he had the Thraben Doomsayer. I thought he was just holding back because I had mana off. But hopefully he doesn't have removal here. he's got an Angelic Overseer. Alright, so not great, but actually not game-changing. Or not game-losing, rather. Since what we can do right here, which is a little bit weird, but I can copy the Soul Warden and then copy the Angelic Overseer, which will give us a human and buy us some time. Very awkward, but we'll see what we can do about that thing in the future. I mean, no, I don't really see any way that I can beat that, but I mean, a Lord of the Unreal would go some way. The only problem, I mean, I think, oh, he's getting in there. Well, we obviously just have to throw this thing here, and then we can block here and take 2. We obviously can't throw away the Soul Warden. And he's got a Hallowed Burial. Very interesting. So I know he's still got that Thrib and Doomsayer in hand. Now we draw the Lord of the Unreal, but it wouldn't have been too much of a difference. I know he's still got that Thrib and Doomsayer in hand. So now we really just need to draw better than him for the rest of the game, because he's got 2 cards left, and one of them is pretty good. Oh, and he's got a Baneslayer. So now we just need to draw Claustrophobia, or we are dead. But yeah, I'm definitely right to keep in the counter spells. I'm gonna pretend like that didn't just happen. I was definitely right to keep in the counters because he's playing a bunch of 5-drops. So now the epic journey to try and come back from this game begins. And I think that no matter how I played, it would have ended in the same result. Alright, he's got an Elite Inquisitor and a Thrib and Doomsayer here for me. This is going to be tough to beat, even with that insane nut draw of the Claustrophobia. I mean, I might just be able to get all of Phantasmal Image here, or not. Alright, so we have 1 turn to draw something. He's out of cards, which is good, but my deck isn't really too late game centric. Alright, he's just going to come in with that thing. It makes sense. And now I need to draw something. And I basically need to draw something like every turn for the rest of the game. Right, so he probably just drew a land. There's another Lord of the Unreal, but that's not going to cut it, I don't believe. If he doesn't attack with his Doomsayer next turn, then we can double block the Inquisitor and then survive another turn, but then I'll be down to 1, and he'll have a 2/2 and 2 1/1s. And all I'll have is 1 2/2. So I need to like divination into 2 creatures that I can cast. He's not even attacking. That's interesting. Well, now I have something bigger than his 2/2, so I can actually block it. But, I mean, presumably eventually he'll be able to overrun me with that Doomsayer, so I definitely can't really... And he doesn't know what card I have in hand. It could be like Turn to Frog or something like that, or Ovenize, whatever it's called. There's a Champion of the Parish. Combos with Thrib and Doomsayer pretty well. I'm not really sure if there's much I can do to come back from this. Unsummon's not bad. He actually just has lethal if I attack with this Krovigan Mist, I think. So, wait, let's not attack. Even though I have the unsummon. Like, I want to put him in a position where he has to overextend and loses a bunch of dudes, and then I can unsummon and win. But I think that might be this turn, actually. Gold Knight Commander. Well, that's scary. Especially since he has this Thrib and Doomsayer. Basically means that I'm dead. Now we have to unsummon the Gold Knight Commander just to survive. One more turn, but this isn't gonna go my way. Yeah, I don't know why he's playing that now, but doesn't really matter. Oh, to get another counter on his champion. Yeah, there's no way. I hung on for a lot longer than I should have that game, but we still... No, I'm actually just dead here. Even with Yeah. There was no way that I was winning that game. Yeah, that was bad. So, all right, game one in the books goes to my opponent, and we're gonna have to hope to draw a little bit better, maybe keep a different hand next time. But I'll see you then.